What's going on, dudes? It's your boy Andy Matrix, and boy, oh boy. So, in this crazy world where there is one crisis after the next, you have I'm sure you've heard about the relationship epidemic, right? And then there's the loneliness epidemic, the OnlyFans girls epidemic, the hoe epidemic. The low birth rate epidemic, the lonely men epidemic, the everything epidemic, right?
Boy, that escalated quickly.
In this video, we are going to focus on the relationship epidemic, more specifically, why boys are choosing anime girls over marriage. So, in the last 20 years, the feminist movement has really gone into freaking overdrive. However, it has slowed down a bit after the 2020 pandemic. Oh, sorry about that. The pandemic. The movement has encouraged women to focus on their careers instead of relationships, to be more aggressive instead of embracing their femininity. Forget about being a mother and having a husband. You can wait until you're 40 years old to do all that. On the extreme side of things, there are women that have gone full lesbian mode, making themselves unattractive to men and saying that men should have no rights. They go as far to attack male spaces and say that things such as video games are too male dominated and should have more female characters. We have seen how the movement aims to make women more unattractive in movies, video games, and they are now coming after anime. So after so many years of women telling men to piss off and lecturing men about patriarchy, men have started to listen and are finally leaving women alone, to the point where guys don't even help a woman in trouble. It's sad. It's sad, but it's true. You have probably heard about the MGTOW movement, men going their own way, which is for older men that have gone through divorce. However, the younger men, such as millennials and Gen Z, are just staying single, saving money, traveling the world, enjoying their hobbies like playing video games and watching anime. Right? Now, because of the decline of quality entertainment in the West, such as movies, video games, and even music, men, as well as many audiences, started searching elsewhere for entertainment, and thus came the boom of anime going mainstream, which is, there's a bit of a battle there. Some people say it's a good thing. Some people say it's a bad thing that anime went mainstream. I personally thought it was a good thing that anime went mainstream, but with anything good comes like the negatives, right? But we're not here to talk about that. Anime has become so popular that even Hollywood is starting to make its own anime. Anime has to be the last bastion of good entertainment that has not been tainted by the nonsense promoted by Western society. So, why do boys choose anime girls over real relationships and marriage? We all know about that one Japanese guy that married Hazune Miku. Okay, but most men don't go as far as to marry a hologram. Come on, let's be real.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
So let's look at the benefits. Let's look at the benefits of fictional anime girls, right? So, number one, anime girls don't lecture you about the patriarchy. There is no hate towards men being promoted. Anime is very masculine. And even in those harem romance anime where the main character is kind of a pushover, they still give the male viewers what they want. Yes. And number two, there is little to no feminism in anime. So anime does have its strong independent women like Tsunade from Naruto, Revi from Black Lagoon, and other female heroes. They don't promote hatred towards men and advocate that men should be brought down in society. They don't do that. Anime doesn't do that. That's only something that happens in the West. Seriously. Number three, anime girls are portrayed with real feminine qualities. So while Western society is now encouraging women to be unattractive to men, to be as masculine and as aggressive as men, many anime female characters are the exact opposite. Anime aesthetics is so attractive that it has men of all ages watching. Right? Anime girls have hyper feminine qualities such as long, beautiful hair, slim bodies, large breasts. Anime girls have feminine virtues such as being shy, caring, loving, taking care of their men. We all know of the shy anime girl that everyone loves because she's so sweet, shy, beautiful, and an absolute angel, right? Western society has started to look down on those things and make women believe that that the only thing that men want is sex, which is not true, by the way. I mean, every guy does want that, but it's not the only thing we want. So that, because if that was the only thing we wanted, dudes would just get into relationships and marriage just for that. But this juice is just not worth the squeeze. It's gotten to the points where guys are like, you know what, I don't care about this. I'm just gonna wrap it up, celibate, be an incel or whatever the term is, and just not get any puniti and just stay single. Anime girls win again. Anime girls promote good relationships. I mean, take a look at Naruto. He got married to Hinata and had a family. Look at Kirito and Asuna from Sword Art Online. Remember that Japanese McDonald's commercial promoting good family values? Husband and wife taking care of a child. Why wouldn't men want this while, Western society is constantly looking down on these things? I mean, it's absolutely crazy. The Western society is actually looking down on these things, and then they scratch their head wondering, hey, how come nobody's getting married? Well, shit, there's no benefits. So what the heck? And that's number 4. Let's go ahead and move on to number 5, which is the most controversial, I think. Anime girls are submissive. Ooh, this one's gonna have people just, right? Anime girls are submissive. This is something that has become controversial. A woman submitting to her man. This is something that is lost in Western society. Anime girls are portrayed as very submissive. An anime that really had me drooling when I was a teenager was Deers. That's Dears, Deers. Don't confuse that with the animal, okay? And seeing how the alien girl submitted to the main character was fascinating. It was something that I never experienced, especially as a teenager. I mean, I was just a kid, for God's sakes. The reason why Western women cannot convince men to do anything anymore is, except subscribing to their OnlyFans page, is because they don't submit. Okay, again, controversial. They think submitting to a man is an evil thing to do, when in reality, just means to follow a man's lead, right? So I know I'm gonna get attacked. I'm gonna get attacked for this. I am going to get attacked for this big time. I know it. And so there you go. Some of these things you probably already knew, and some of them you probably didn't. People are definitely gonna hate me for this video, but I don't care, because I made this video because I thought it was very important for people to know, as our society is changing into something absolutely unbearable. And I can't say I blame a lot of these modern guys for some of their decisions. To live in a system that hates you, why would men participate? Anyways, make sure to like, comment below, share this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for future notifications. It's your boy Andy Matrix. Godspeed, baby.